What's happening, folks? Volume is not coming through on my end, I don't think. Okay, let's try that now, see if that helped. Can you all hear me? I am not doing any Bowman draft. I got no volume on my end, but that's fine. I don't necessarily need it. See if that fixed things for me, I don't know. Oh, that's why. That's why it's connected to my headphones. Dummy. There we go. There we go. All right, we got 10 Mosaic Megas. Let's talk about what else is going on, folks. Flawless baseball. We need to get that thing filled up. There is a Athletics Mini with 2 spots left. Speaking of the Athletics Mini, there's a lineup right now for this Prism Blaster, ripped and shipped. 10 spots, $7 each. Top spot gets this blaster. Second spot gets a spot in the Athletics Mini. That's a $19 spot in the Athletics Mini. So let's do that. So that's posted. There's 4 spots taken so far. 6 more left. We get done with that, we can get our way into some optic blasters as well. I got some optic blasters. We won't be breaking these. I'm just going to line them off. Try to help fill that flawless up. So that's what we've got going on there. There is also a serial up right now for Orioles and Phillies in that. It's 25 spots, $4 a piece. What else we got going on? If you're ready for shipping, hit me up. Let's get some of this stuff out of the way before Optic Hobbies. Optic Hobbies are indeed scheduled for Monday. It's a weird one. I don't remember the last big release that they dropped on a Monday, but that's what it is. Panini's got the countdown already. Panini's got the countdown. We will have Optic Hobbies. My plan is to get a case. Mosaic half case, Megas, Hernandez, Niners, OB, Bears, Chargers, Colts, Raiders, Washington, Crown, Bengals, Forrester, Bills, Browns, Bucks, Titans, Kennedy, Broncos, Lions, Panthers, Ravens, Davey, Cardinals, Jets, Ross, Chiefs, Mordecai, Cowboys, Cook, Dolphins, Holly, Eagles, Russ, Falcons, Rams, Vikings, Hamilton, Giants, Carver, Jags, Martinez, Packers, Simpson, Patriots, Ricky with the Saints, Tim with the Seahawks, Beeler, Steelers, and Matthews, Texans. That seems a little high to me. 15? Nah, I won't be that high. 15's way high. At 15, we're not doing Optic. I didn't check to see what first off the line came off on, but Optic Hobbies got to be more in the range of about, I'm going to say 8 to 9, something like that. 750 to 9 is going to be my range. 15's ridiculous. 15's out. That's tops territory. Speaking of tops, did pick up some Tops Chrome NBA blasters and megas today. Get a little break going with those as well. All right, let's get into this thing. Your 101 is 149, jersey match of 30. Best of luck here. We're supposed to find 13 parallels, including 10 mega box exclusive reactive purples. And of course, we're looking for some case hits. Looking for stained glass micros, possible autos, that kind of thing. That kind of thing. Yeah, no, 15 would be crazy. Prism shouldn't even be 15. Fifteen's wild. Wild. Bryce Young, if you guys want your base, hit me up after this on Messenger and let me know. Otherwise, it's getting donated. Bryce Young. We'll ship rookies and color, that kind of thing. DJ Giddens. Jordan Love on the Brazil games. Your first purple, Kenny Clark. Brock Bowers on the Touchdown Masters. Austin Hooper, Travis Etienne. Marvin Harrison Jr. Whoop, we had another one in there. Silver, Josie Joel. Purples, Joe Mixon. Nico Collins. Notoriety, Mosaic, CeeDee Lamb. Jalen Milroe, Jadeveon Clowney. Purples. That's a shit ton of purples. 10? In a mega? Dang. Quinyon Mitchell. Cooper Kupp. Nick Amonwari. CeeDee Lamb on the Elevate, Hall of Fame, Terrell Owens. Adam Thielen. Joe Theismann. Again, hit me up on Messenger if you want your base. I won't be able to track it here. Bucky. Deontay Thornton Jr. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Kyler Murray. Epic Performers, Puka, Kid Reporter, Demario Davis, Robert Brazil. Lad McConkey, Graham Mertz, Andre Reed, got a little bang, Bobby Wagner. Epic Performers, Larry Fitz, Cade Otton, Jack Campbell. Last pack, first mega. Chris Boswell. Shamir Stewart. Cole Kmet on the England games. Dominic Lovett. Notoriety, Drake Maye. Germany games, Tyrone Tracy Jr. and Odell Beckham. First mega is a letdown. Let's get into the second. Where to put all this shit? There we go. Steve Spurrier. Tyler Shaw. Silver, Jalen Royals. Josie Joel Purple. Jordan Love, Touchdown Masters. R.J. Harvey. Jake Ferguson, Steve Spurrier. Justin Jefferson. Wes Chandler on the Mosaic. Purples, Debo. There's a little Cam Skattebo. Touchdown Masters, Dan Fouts. Colston Loveland. Devin Hester. Little Cam Skattebo. Bum, 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 bum. Tyler Nelbin, Jimmy Horn, Drake London, Tommy Malott, CJ Stroud on the notoriety, Audric Esteve, Khalil Shakur, Leonard Williams, Keon Coleman, Travis Hunter, Luther Burden on the Elevate, Tyler Batty for the Vikings, Scripps, no idea who that dude is, Brett Favre on the Hall of Fame, Chuba Hubbard. I'm a Vikings fan and I have no idea who that guy is. Travis Hunter on the variation. Travis Batty. Let's do this. Any auto, any numbered card, any case hit. Any of those hit, get a free spot into the Orioles/Phillies cereal that we got going. Lamar Jackson, Tyler Warren, Malachi Starks, Notoriety Loveland, Jamar Chase on the Elevate, James Conner, Kyron Williams. I could see $1,500 a box on first off the line. I could see that. Xavier Legette. I forgot to watch them the other day to see where they went. Torrey Horton, Bryce Young, Alvin Kamara, Marshall Falk, Epic Performers, Wes Welker, Christian McCaffrey. Yeah, they had Optic, and then the other day was Prism, and I forgot to watch to see where it dropped to. I also forgot today that Topps had their EQL for Topps Chrome Sapphire NBA. That'd have been a hot one to hit. Empty. Yeah, totally forgot about it. Till about 1:30, I saw somebody post something. Yeah, it's half hour late. Marshall Falk, Tank Bigsby, Dalton Schultz, Jaden Higgins. There's the teammates again, like you were talking about. Notoriety, Tyler Warren, T. Higgins, Bo Nix. Dun, dun, dun. Quentin Johnson, Jackson Haas, Sean McVay, Walter Nolan, Jack Beck on the Elevate, Kid Reporter, England Games, Tank Bigsby, Isaiah Likely, Quentin Johnson. Like I say, folks, you fill that Prism line. Prism Blaster, Athletics Mini Spot attached. We'll get into some of those Optic Blasters. Jerry Jeudy, Macau Williams, Silver Joe Theismann, Purples, Watson, just Christian Watson that time around, Elevate Trey Harris, Hall of Fame Peyton Manning, Romeo Dobbs. Warren Sapp, Jack Beck, a couple purples, Michael Irving, Caleb Johnson on the variation, Notoriety, Derrick Henry, Tyler Warren, and a Tariq Woolen. Steve Young, Nick Scorton, Donovan Jackson, Epic Performers, Trey McBride. Bang, Mosaic, Cooper DeJean. Max Crosby, Corey Dillon. Jalen Hurts, little silver Nico. Drake Maye, purple. Romeo Dobbs. Bo Nix, touchdown masters. Roma Dunze, Patty Mahomes. Drake Maye, potential Super Bowl winner Drake Maye. Kind of regretting lining off that one Drake Maye I did, but it's too bad Bo Nix broke his ankle, because that could have been a... I mean, it still could be a game, you know, that Bronco defense, but... been fun. You got Drake Maye on one side, second-year QB. Bo Nix on the other side, second year. One of those guys going to their first Super Bowl in their second year. Dun, dun, dun. And we could talk grading here in a second, folks. Derrick Henry, Chris Olave, Brian Robinson Jr., Jahmyr Gibbs, touchdown masters. There's another auto. Kayshon Boutte for the Patriots. CeeDee Lamb, Myles Garrett. Patriots, Vikings, both getting a spot in the series. I'll get you guys tagged after we get done. Roethlisberger, Loveland, Silver, Bernie, Breece Hall, Elevate, A.J. Brown, Matthew Golden, Kendre Miller. Davey, you must have Patriots. Yes, you do. Indeed. Nice card, sir. Michael Penix, Jaden Higgins, Tyjae Spears, Mitchell Evans, Michael Irving, touchdown masters, Mosaic. David Montgomery, Bijan Robinson. Walter Nolan, Jacoby Myers, Tiki Barber, Aaron Jones, a little color match with Aaron Jones, the purple Vikings. Jaden Higgins, touchdown masters. Kid Reporter. Germany games, Tyler and a Mike Evans. This will be, where are we at here? This is Mega number 4. Sam Darnold, Dwight Freeney, Hunter Henry on the England games, Brock Bowers notoriety, Isaac Tesla on the Elevate. Those Elevates are nice looking cards when they got that Mosaic to them. Jerome Bettis and a Brian Thomas Jr. What's up, George? Dawson Knox, Donovan Jackson, Ramondre Stevenson, another Patriots for you. Ricky White III, Epic Performer Saquon, Stephon Diggs, Josh Allen. All right, grading, folks. If you guys are interested in grading, got a shop I'm working with. They do an inspection. They'll do a wipe down and an inspection. Their base is a PSA 9. You can tell them you only want a 10, but what they do is they base it on a PSA 9 or higher. If they don't think it's a 9 or higher, they fail it. You are out nothing. If they decide, hey, this is at least a PSA 9, they send it to PSA 9. The value grading, whatever it is, that longest grading fee, the cheapest one, the value up to $500, will run you $28. So you got your PSA fee plus their inspection wipe down fee. Again, they don't charge you anything unless they actually send it to PSA. So if you have cards with me that you want me to take a look at, I'll take my first look at it. They got magnifiers and stuff. I don't have those. So I'll take my first look at it and say, hey, yeah, let's check it out. Let's have them check it out. Let me know if you have anything you want to take advantage of that with. Roddy White, Robert Brazile, Tyler Warren, Terrence Ferguson. CeeDee Lamb notoriety. Hall of Fame Earl Campbell, and a Mike Singletary. And if you have something sitting at home that you've been wanting to send a PSA, but you're just like, I don't know what to do with this stuff. I don't know how to do it, all that garbage. You can send it to me, and we can add it to the pile. They are far enough away. That's the variation on the Tyler Warren, by the way. They are far enough away that I'm not going to be up there every week. But if we got enough cards together for a submission, let's certainly look at how frequently we get up there. Just be aware that that value submission, that $28, it's a solid 3-month commitment, I would say. I don't know what what PSA currently says, but I know it's a commitment. Sam Laporta, Luther Burden III, Shedeur Sanders, variation Mosaic, Lamar Jackson, Pat Bryant, Brazil Games Jalen Hurts, Calvin Ridley, Sam Laporta, Shedeur Sanders on the Mosaic variation. Still looking for that potential case hit. Remember, autos, numbered cards, case hits will get you a spot into the Orioles/Phillies serial for flawless. Trey Benson, Curtis Rourke, Travis Hunter variation silver. We'll take that one. Jack Campbell, Jamar Chase on the elevate, Breece Hall, Myles Garrett. Travis Hunter, Jags sat there and sat there and sat there. A couple hitters already. Got the silver variation and the purple variation. Couple hitters for the Jags. If either of those grades, you've paid for your spot. Warren Moon, I would think. Ollie Gordon, Hall of Fame purple, Peyton Manning. Tyler Booker. CJ Stroud on the notoriety, England Games Hunter Henry, and a Kendre Miller. We are about to the halfway point here. Brock Bowers, Trey Harris, Joe Theismann, Max Crosby, Epic Performers Larry Fitzgerald, Kid Reporter, Danny White, J.J. McCarthy, Brock Bowers. And this will be the halfway point of the break. Larry Fitz, Xavier Legette, Jalen Lane, Touchdown Masters Jordan Love, Sam Darnold on the notoriety Mosaic, Cam Ward variation, Andrews and Fitzgerald. Halfway home. Remember, folks, flawless baseball. Let's get that bugger going. Athletics mini. And an Orioles/Phillies serial currently posted for that one. There are a couple big teams left for claim if you want. The Yankees and Nationals both available for claim if you want. Those are the big boys left. Then there's some other $40, $50, $60 teams. Leonard Williams, Cam Skattebo on the Mosaic, Michael Penix Jr., Matt Milano, notoriety Drake Maye, Theo Johnson, Trevor Lawrence, Leonard Williams. It's another Drake Maye. Notoriety. Where'd Drake go? Right there. And another Cam, this time the variation on the Mosaic. Nothing for his teammate yet. No Mr. Dart. Where's Mr. Dart at? Where's he hanging out at? Lamar Jackson. R.J. Harvey. Chase Brown on the silver. Puka on the purple. Jamar Chase Epic Performers. There's Jackson Dart. Speaking of Mr. Dart on the variation. Zay Flowers and Lamar Jackson. We couldn't keep Dart quiet that long. Jordan Love. Keandre Lambert Smith. Dawson Knox on the purple. Geno Stone. Notoriety. Jalen Milroe. Michael Vick. Brian Robinson Jr. Back to Jordan Love. Xavier Legette. Sam Darnold. Xavier Williams. CJ Stroud, Touchdown Masters. Epic Performers, Puka on the Mosaic. Matt Milano, Derwin James Jr. Tyler Nubbin. Will Howard. Jalen Warren. Travis Hunter on the Elevate. Will Shields. Brazil Games, A.J. Brown, and a Micah Parsons. Katona Mumpfield. Caden Prather. Brazil Games, A.J. Brown. Ashton Jeanty. Dan Fouts, Touchdown Masters. Cam on the variation base. Geno Smith. Don't know why I said Geno twice. Jeanty. Little purple Jeanty. I'm going to go look at the shop tomorrow and see if they have any of the optic hobbies in there. I can't imagine those are going to be cheap at the LCS, but might be a little fun. Box 7. Free to go after that. Knew my elementary math skills pay off one day. Elway, Jalen Royals, Jonathan Stewart Mosaic, Steve Spurrier Purple, Jackson Dart on the Notoriety, Jaden Higgins Variation, Fred Warner back to Elway. Does anybody have anything other than Patriots Seahawks for the Super Bowl? Wes Chandler, Willis McGahee, Randy Gradishar, Brazil Games, England Games, Brian Thomas Jr., Epic Performers Peyton, DeAndre Swift, Anthony Richardson, Wes Chandler. I gotta imagine that's everybody's pick, basically. Jonathan Stewart, Dylan Sampson, Justin Jefferson Purple, Pat Bryant, Mosaic, Epic Performers, Ozzie Newsome, Brazil Games, Zach Bond, Kenneth Walker, and Jonathan Stewart. What's up, Kevin, Billy, Jeff, Joe? Welcome, folks. A.J. Brown, Trevor Etienne, Leonard Williams, Jadeveon Clowney, Bang, Chris Jones, Santana Moss, Deion Branch. Isaiah Davis, Talik Williams, Will Lutz Mosaic, Travis Etienne Purple, JJ Touchdown Masters, Jaden Daniels, Greg Zerloin. Again, folks, if you want your base, please contact me after this. Message me directly. Let me know you want your base. Otherwise, it's getting donated to the Children's Hospital. Kareem Hunt, T. Higgins, Jalen Milroe. Tay Felton on the Elevate. Lamar Jackson, Touchdown Masters. Tyler Show. A little Randy Moss. And a little Randy Moss. That's number 7. Here's number 8. Oh, Mike, have you got anything any skin in this game, or are you just here? Nothing too crazy. We've got a couple Drake Mays. We got a Shedeur Mosaic variation, a couple Cam Skattebo, Travis Hunter, Jeanty, Tyler Warren, a couple autos. Kayshawn Boot and some dude from the Vikings I've never heard of. Tyler Batty. Doesn't even give us the... Have you heard of Tyson Batty? Tyler Batty? Marquise Brown. Silver. Kenneth Grant. Kyle Van Noy. Will Shields. Epic Performers Josh Allen. Hall of Fame Eric Allen. And a Dwight Freeney. That's what I said. Troy Franklin, Pat Bryant, George Kittle, JT Tumalua, Luther Burden on the Elevate, Tank Bigsby, Aaron Jones, Troy Franklin. Mike, you doing anything for the fights on Saturday? Chop Robinson. I know you used to go watch them. I'm not sure if you're still in them or not. Terrence Ferguson. Michael Vick on the purple. Jalen Noel purple. Notoriety Matthew Golden. Brazil Games Jaden Reed and a Ricky Pearsall. Susan. Check with Susan. Ketchner. She's a Cubs fan. HN. Shockey. There's another Skattebo. Another Skattebo variation purple. Touchdown Masters. Jonathan Taylor. Kid Reporter. Oh, yeah, I suppose not. Najee. Brazil Games Jordan Love. Richard Seymour. HN. That card was stacked. The Nunez fight is off now, but the card still got some nice fights on there. With Patty fighting, Derek Lewis is fighting, O'Malley is fighting. It's a pretty stacked card right there. There's your cam already. Malik Neighbors, Jalen Milroe, Devin Neal on the purple, Elevate DK Metcalf, Colston Loveland on the Notoriety, Shedeur Sanders variation, Will Disley and Malik Neighbors. It is, but I'd like to go out somewhere and have some beers and whatever. Just means I'll stay at home and have some beers, I guess. Be cheaper. It'll be cheaper. Al Toon, Kyle Duggar Silver, Harold Carmichael, Cameron Hayward, Bang, Trey Hendrickson, Trey Tucker, Josh Jacobs, Al Toon. All right, folks, 2 to go. I took the night off. There's a show at Canterbury that day. There's a sports card show at Canterbury. Come check it out. It's from the general public. It's 10 to 4. I think it's like a $10 admission, $5 admission, something like that. You can come check it out over at Canterbury. It'll be a nice show. I'm setting up at that, so I'm setting up at that show for that day, and then I'm gonna watch the fights that night. I sold my Timberwolf tickets before I planned on all that. I would have probably gone to that's the Warriors Timberwolves game night too. Yeah, B-dubs will be packed that night. Just Saturday. Well, they do Saturday and Sunday. Saturday is all sports. Sunday is all Pokemon TCG. So no crossover. It's nice that way. Sam Laporta. It's nice having just sports. Jordan Addison. Steve Young. Chuck Foreman. Epic performers TJ Watt on the Mosaic, Hall of Fame Barry Sanders. Jawan Jennings. Laporta. Yep, just Saturday. And then the Pokemon crowd comes in on Sunday. Joe Burrow. Quinshawn Judkins. Quentin Johnson. Josh Downs. Justin Jefferson Elevate. England Games Brian Thomas Jr. Michael Irving. Joe Burr. Brock Bowers. Jarquez Hunter. Silver Dak. Trey Tucker Purple. Bang. Greg Rousseau. Chris Johnson CJ 2K. And a Devonta Smith. Larry Fitz. Jalen Hurts. Jaden Blue. He needed the money. Caleb Johnson Notoriety. I will never not make that joke. Ray Lewis England Games. Caleb. Chuck Foreman. Larry Fitzgerald. Trey Benson. Matthew Golden. Jameer Gibbs. Epic Performers Bijan. Touchdown Masters Burr. Travion Henderson Base Variation. There's your Travion Henderson. I feel like it's got a... can't really tell, but it feels like there's a crease there, but I can't really make it out. Jameer Gibbs, Trey Benson. Warren Moon. Justin Fields Mosaic. Brazil Games Jaden Reed. Colston Loveland. Larry Fitzgerald. Brock Purdy. Josh Downs. Warren Moon. Well, Mike, you'll have to take a day or something like that. April. Mid-April. I can't remember the exact dates. I just booked my room for it. 16 through 19, something like that, is the next big Minnesota show down in St. Paul at the River Center. 4-day show. It's fabulous. So much fun. So much fun. So much fun. Last mega, folks. Are we going to find it? Are we going to find a case hit, or is it in the rest? Van Noy, Golden Tate, Ty Felton, Devontae Adams Elevate, Kyle Williams Notoriety, Jonathan Taylor, Fairburn, Van Noy. Very good show. Oh, it could be close. Carmichael, Aronde Gadsden, Michael Vick Mosaic, Gabe Davis, Bang, Derwin James Jr., Jaden Higgins Variation, Tyreek Hill, and Carmichael. Oh, there's going to be so many cards to sleeve up. So many. Dalton Schultz, Marion Hampton, Rondé Barber, Caleb Johnson, Justin Jefferson Notoriety. Vikings did all right with your Justin Jefferson lover. Santana Moss, Tim Brown, Dalton Schultz. I did not mean to make that sound weird. Ross, you going to be up for it again this year? Jamal Charles, Randy Gradishar Silver, Richard Seymour, easy for me to say. Jeanty Purple, variation this time. Cam Ward, notoriety, Brazil games, Zach Bond. DeAndre Swift, Jamal Charles. Yeah, if nothing else, just make it over for a day. And if it works out all right, if it's the right day, sometimes I might even be able to give you a little dealer pass. I just have to have it back by the end of the day, or whenever we need it, but might even be able to get you past that entry fee, if you know what I mean. Montez Sweat, Abdul Carter, Matt Stafford, Riley Leonard, Bang, Patrick Queen, Jaden Daniels, Eric Dickerson, Montez Sweat. All right, last chance. Doesn't look good, folks. Jalen Hurts, Jordan Watkins, England Games, Gabe Davis, Will Dissly, purple, Epic Performers, Jaden, Tyler Shaw, Ramondre, and Jalen Hurts. It's going to wrap up the show. We had a few, nothing crazy. Nothing crazy, just a few. Purple, Drake Maye, notoriety, Mosaic, Ashton Jeanty, purple, Ashton Jeanty, variation, Travis Hunter, variation, and the silver, both variations, Tyler Warren, variation, Skattebo, you got the regular purple, variations, Mosaic, and the purple, Shedeur, variation, and a pair of autos, Tyler Batty, Kayshawn Boot, Patriots, Vikings, Russ Nellis, and David Simpson. I'll get you guys both tagged in that Orioles Phillies cereal. You each get a spot in there. Let's talk what else is going on, folks. Let's talk it up. $10 spots, 7 each. Top spot takes this ripped and shipped. So if you win, you hit this blaster, I'll rip it, ship whatever you've got with me. So any other cards will also go with this. Second spot in this line. Whoever gets second gets a spot in the Athletics Mini for a shot at the Athletics in Flawless. That's a big boy box. Nothing posted yet, but we'll get that prism done and we'll start working some optic blasters. I think I got about 8 of these bad boys. We're going to use these in lines to help us move that Flawless. I will price these properly. Like if you look at 10 times 7, what this does for me is blaster, supplies, and shipping. $45. $19 on the athletic spot. That puts us at $64. $4, $5 for the runner. I'm not making anything on that, folks. Not making anything. Just trying to get that product moved. Tyler Spence has a Jeter rookie PSA 10 posted. 50 spots, $10 a piece. There is a mini posted for that as well. Go check that out, folks. Not every day you're going to see a PSA 10 Jeter rookie. Go check it out. Ross, we'll see what we do with the Megas. I might take it down to 5 and 5. We got 10 left. I think I'll take it down to 5 and 5. We'll see what happens. Hopefully 5 and 5 will fill a little bit faster. Again, appreciate you all. If you want your base, if you're ready for shipping, send me a direct message. I won't see it here. It's much easier for me to remember when it's in a direct message. Again, if you're ready for shipping right now, 6x9 bubble mailer run you $5. A box will go exact shipping. There are shipping changes coming. Right now, it hasn't affected me too much yet. I haven't noticed it. But when they do go into effect, I'll see how much of a cost it is to me. We've absorbed the cost for shipping the last couple years now. The last couple increases for sure. So it might be time to go to 6. But if I decide to go to 6, I will contact each and every one of you that I'm holding cards for and say, hey, it's time. It's either donate, hold. If I hold, it's going to be 6. Or ship for 5. So keep that in mind. it's a pain in the ass for me to go through all that too. So, but it is what it is. Appreciate you all. Please take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. You guys are great. You guys are awesome. Next week, be ready. Optic Hobby will be here. Later, y'all.